there, this is Rachel from RightStart. I understand that you had a question on how to play N35 slower speed with and then speed, and then they have variations of. So I'm going to kind of walk you through how this game is played. First of all, you'll need your basic card decks, remove the tens. Then you're going to deal out 7 cards in each of 2 reserve piles. Then the rest of the cards are going to be kind of like evenly spaced between 2 players. So I'm going to get half and my opponent's going to get half. Because it's just me playing this game by myself, I'm just going to show you my side of that. When the game is ready to start, and in the slower speed, the players take turns. So the first step, once we have our cards dealt, so we each get 4 cards from their own personal deck. So I'm taking it from here. My opponent will be taking it from their deck. All right, so here are my cards. When we are ready to begin, we're going to each turn over 1 card from the reserve stack. So I'm going to turn this card over. My opponent's going to turn this card over. It doesn't mean that I have to play on this particular pile. I can play on either one, but it just kind of evens out the opportunities, I guess. All right, so now I can go up or I can go down. So I can play a 9, I could play an 8, 7, 6, so I'm going down, or I can play up. So this would be 9 to 0, 1, 2, 3. Here I could play 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Right? So that's how that's played. All right, so now I have a 9. Now I don't have a 0, right? You can see I don't have a 0, so I can't go up. But I can go down. So 9, 8, 7. So I have 8 and I have 7. I cannot play anymore, so I'm going to draw 2 more cards. And now it's my opponent's turn, okay? So they're going to play a card. Let's see if they have anything here. They don't. Oh, here they go. They have a 6. So then they're going to draw another card. Now it's again my turn. Now on my last draw, I have a 1 now. So I can play a 1 on the 0, right? So now they could play a 2, or they can go back down, so they can play a 0 again. So you can go up and down. So from this card, I can play either a 7 or I can play a 5. I don't have either one, so I'm going to draw again. Now the player turns their turn, and it's my turn again. I can play the 2 and so forth. So that's just generally how this game is played. Now, if we get to a place where neither player can play anything, then we can each draw from this reserve pile and put those cards on top of here, and we start afresh and keep going on. So here's a 5. I can drop that down to a 4. I don't have a 3, but I can draw, and so forth. That's generally how the slower speed game is played. The regular speed game is played the same way, except that each player can play at any time. So we don't have to take turns. We can play at any point. The other variations are, as opposed to consecutive numbers, where this would be up and down consecutive numbers, 4, 5, 6, or 4, 3, 2. We can do evens or odds. So this would be 4, and we could play 6, and then an 8 after that, or we could play 4, 2, and then we can drop down to a 0 from there. Anyway, I hope that helps. If you have any other questions, just let me know. Take care. Bye-bye.